Come on, mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
Alright, back to more Alan Wake Part 4. Finally gonna go in this bitch's trailer. I was hoping when they were loaded up again it would continue after that conversation. No, it had it where they talked again, whatever. I made sure that was out of the way first. Yeah, last part wasn't as long, like 40 something minutes, but I was playing FF7, so I was gonna play it with theirs. But yeah, let's continue. I think we're on episode 4 or 3. I would check, but I know it's gonna reset the dialogue if I go back to the main menu.
How about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Hang on, let me check something. I saw something pop up on my laptop. Make sure the stream's alright. I think we're good. I think it disconnected or something for a brief second and then reconnected. That's why it skipped a little bit, but I made sure it didn't fuck the video up, as I don't got a still image, so we're good. He's weirdly okay. He's weirdly reacting to that pretty.
Just follow me. It's not far.
Hang on, we steal somebody's shit. He weirdly reacted to that like it didn't happen. Who? What? Why is that there? Okay.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag. Comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
She knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
No response to that. Yeah, for a trailer park, it's pretty. It's pretty out here. I'm dead serious. The trees and
Well,
stuff.
mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
Your neck. Hey, I mean, long as, the random ass flying boats. Other than that, it's a nice place. that you gotta worry about. Alright, I'm gonna look one more time to make damn sure it's not messed up. And I promise I'll stop. Alright, we're good.
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
And look behind our trailer. Why are you going back there? That was barely a knock.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right.
Okay.
She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
That's cool. Elephant holding them back. That's cool. That's a video cassette. Whoa, Mr. White. Okay, maybe not. Damn, how many does she have? She has one right there, too. I guess she doesn't want to upgrade or update her TV. Whatever.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
How do you know how much time's went by?
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
That's my kind of waitress.
Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. Deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
I think it's funny how he can just walk up on certain stuff. 'Cause why not?
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Get to the car. Nah, I'm at episode 3, my bad.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Oh, really? Get to the car.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind,
Cider.
Walt?
Well, I am the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know? I just...
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
Yeah.
Walt.
I had argument with Danny. You know, Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, you know, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah. Well, you know, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me on bail today. And now I'm just alone here at the window, you know, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. You know, something's gonna happen. You know, I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure?
The fuck? I thought that was Rose talking. Look around. Yeah. Oh, I can jump. Huh.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Spillane!
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake! Come on! Take it easy, Adam! Get after him! Don't let him get away! Move it! Move it! Move it! I'm on your job if you let him get away!
They're right there. I don't know if that guy's name is a reference to X-Files. I don't know. Never seen it. I'm starting to think it is. I'm not sure though. Like Resident Evil 6.
We have the suspect in sight!
I guess they got orders to shoot, Lord.
Come on, guys! We need to head him off!
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the rider on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Escape the police. Yeah.
Come in, Agent Nightingale. This is Sheriff Breaker. Over.
Nightingale, over.
What on earth is going on? My deputies tell me you fired at Wake and he didn't have a gun. You almost hit a civilian instead. Over.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase. I don't have time for this.
Well, make the time. You can't just go shooting at people in my town. Over.
I'm a federal agent pursuing a fugitive. You want to discuss my methods, Sheriff?
Nightingale.
All units are advised that the suspect may be armed. Approach with caution. James out.
Ah!
This horror was everywhere
Ghost
I
rape.
went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Telling me that Heath Ryder just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket. Over.
He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
We have Hades out here next. Now how they not see me? There's no way they didn't see me. He has mind powers.
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
Okay. Oh my god, it's like that game Bach played. Funny. Crap.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what you... Come on!
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in and take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I bet it does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
So what now? Am I going the wrong way? No, I think that's where I came from. I don't get it. What else am I supposed to do? Oh wait, there's a fence. Okay, never mind.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
To the coal mine.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Destroy the gate.
There was no power to the searchlight.
Really? Batchman. Some light. You figured to get rid of the light, but alright. I don't know how they got rid of the gates, but alright, as it made it disappear.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashback days. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over. Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over. Team 2, come in. I need a report. Over. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
Jesus. How they expect me to...
Good call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, thanks. Really?
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Really? All right. Ass. Kinda annoying, it doesn't say when you pick up one. Reach the radio station eventually. Do it. My God, I'm hitting the damn button. Throw it.
Could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why the cops bother with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park. Of course you're going to have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well...
Let the trash sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
How can I be sure you will walk away?
Coffee. Like Fry in Futurama. So you tell me he doesn't lock the door. Okay. Of course we're in Maine. He's a writer. Haha, I get it.
Writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Casual.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt.
Whoa. Everyone calm down.
Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine. Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Humiliation? Oh, thanks. Now, why they give me shotgun shells? I don't even see a shotgun. Used to truck. RE4 truck. Reach the train depot. Y'all are annoying. Of course he hits me.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lines to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
What'd that say? Yeah. Bro, really? Come here, damn it. Of course, right when I thought they get me. Like, really? Kidding me right now? Another one. Okay. Well, now what?
Nightingale stared through the broken
What's the other one? Huh? Oh.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Huh.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me. The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again. I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Car? Ugh. Get stuck, I guess. No. I'm hitting the wrong button, that's why. Alright, so Alien Isolation just came in. Alright, RE6 bridge. Okay, how's this bridge not falling apart already?
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Yeah. Whoops. I looked it up. This game has 6 episodes. And apparently DLC or something. Well, not that Nightmare. I think they did do something else. That was before that. That was like its own thing. They really didn't remaster that though. They I don't know what it is on back compat. It is, but it's weird they didn't remaster it. I don't know why.
That was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
To fight that. That was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path. What am I supposed to do? Like, damn. Wait, I could use a flashbang.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Right, I wasted that. You? Dude! Oh my god. How do I expect me to react in time? Oh, fuck you. This is annoying.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over every minute.
Throw it. Just let me walk.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me. As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Yay. Huh? What's that say? Heavy duty flashlight. That's better. I should be. Yeah, it's better. What that means is, yeah, it's got longer. Yeah, okay, it's not great. Finally, thank God. That means probably bullshit coming then. Oh, come on. Y'all are annoying. See, that kind of shit gets my nerve. I can't do anything. Surprised he doesn't make a comment on grabbing this flashlight. Flare. I wonder what that does, if that does anything to him. Huh? Oh, not the birds. Take that. Thank you. I'm finally glad they finally got a better flashlight. About damn time. Where are we at anyway? In light, you what? You hurt? Yeah, I mean, I'm doing that in the whole game. Find a vehicle. Revolver and full. Batteries and full. Nice. Oh yeah, we're going to the warehouse. This is the warehouse. I remember now. I remember. Oh Lord.
Take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derlis' trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition. But you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really? Of course, Mr. Derleth. Well, I guess that's the least I... What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss. Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. Night Springs.
Another Twilight episode. I think Twilight Zone.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Far below. I think I just hurt myself. Big open area, that's good. Well, that's different. Oh shit. Dead Rising 3. Ugh. Oh fuck. Oh, kiss my ass. I'll drive that. That do it. Dude. Yeah, killed it. Alright. That was interesting, I will say. Apparently they wanted me to use the flare, I don't know. They're hinting that. Alright. What's that? Nah, it's just more stuff. Where for you for the darkest times? Where is the... That was a pretty cool boss fight. I'm driving this. Well, now I know from last time it does take damage.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now.
He considers that
Today,
not for.
I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
I was wondering what's down here. Go to the coal mine.
Even during daytime, I was being stalked. The bridge must have collapsed only moments after I'd crossed it.
Well, that's good to know. He must really like this jacket, I will say. I know he's wearing something different in the second game I've seen, but... No, I guess he just loves this one. It's not bad, just down there. Looks weird. Like I mentioned before, I do have it. I bought it. Play it whenever. Obviously want to play the first one first. First one first. I'm about to say, they let me drive.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
The definition of insanity. Shit, I hit that. Go here. It's like I'm playing Days Gone. I mean, not Days. State of Decay right now. I'm driving that truck and stuff. I hadn't played much of it. Chandler obviously has, but.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. And I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
First, my job. Really? I like the truck more though, personally. I don't know if that was necessarily better. I mean, obviously, I'm sure they're the same stats wise. I mean, they have stats. Ooh, I wish they had a Eustace truck. That'd be cool. And obviously, they're not doing a fuel system. Alright, obviously the truck would be better for off-roading. Yeah, literally off-road. Huh. Well, that sucks. What the hell? I must have been going. Ooh, slow down. Yeah, it looks like my car. Are they giving me a bulldozer or something? Hell yeah, I'm getting it. It's the one I was in last night.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever, and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away.
One second, I might have put a Mountain Dew in the fridge.
Maybe I didn't put in the
One day and date. Alright, I'm back.
Well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past. But I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Matt.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Alright. Well, wood burner, but well, no, there's stay right there. Okay. Fuck. My bad, Mr. Wake. I still want the truck though. Anything over here? Are you used to this truck? Oh, there's something here. What? Going up here. Yeah, I was watching this video earlier today, and I agree. It'd be cool if they do a Wesker's Report DLC for RE4 remake. I could be wrong. I doubt it though. I mean, I feel like the game's done in like separate ways. It's probably the last thing it's getting. It'd be cool if they would do that though. I mean, unless they do like we did with RE8 and we want it, and Capcom sees the demand and they make it, like the Rose DLC. But I think it's done though. Which with separate ways, the game is fucking amazing, but it definitely lives up to the original. But it'd still be awesome if they did a Wesker DLC where I call it Wesker's Report. But to be fair, obviously, Wesker's Report was originally in Code Veronica. You know, well, it was like a DVD thing at the time, and talking about what he did between RE1 and Code Veronica, and explaining what he was doing behind the scenes. And how he's how he's back. Explaining all that. But I would love it.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
He promised as much. Coal mine. Visitor parking? Okay.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
They called this a parking lot, but alright. It's a trap. Oh, I'm sure that pay was amazing too. A doll? I don't know what that is.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Weird horniness, but not sexual. So 40 years ago, if we're going by when the game came out in 2010, I assume that's when it takes place, I guess.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Where the hell are you? Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by you.
You want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello?
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 I'm gonna kill him.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Well, we wouldn't have a level, you know, Alan. When he got, it's gotta be a dog. Oh, shit. All right.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Alright, how do I get out of here? Oh, they actually let me keep the shotgun from the last level. Good.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
She was his muse. stop. You stop. I'm glad I gave me one ammo apparently. Ow. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Yeah, can't go that way. Can I go back and get ammo? No. Well, damn. Why don't you relax, Sebastian? I know he's not Sebastian. It's just evil with him running. What? Why does it do it inside the train car? Yeah, I guess because the show is pissed. I don't know. Oh, I gotta get in. Of course I do. Let's recharge. Huh.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Avoid? Just let me drive that. Turn off the power. Alright. Why is it showing the battery? I guess for the lights. Ah, that's for... no. Back up. Thing's already damaged to hell. Where gone? Feeling better? Here we go. Oh, really? Oh. Oh, well, that sucks. For me. Yep. Stop moving the camera. Huh? Huh. fuck off. Ass. Where? Alright, that's barely worked out.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the Dark Presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Batteries. What?
There was no way the flashbang grenades were Standard Power Company equipment.
Nah, I don't think so either. Flashbang. Well, let's make sure they work. What now? Okay. No. Reach the mirror painting. There. You happy, game?
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
Guess I'm going that way, but what's this tunnel for? More stuff. Hell yeah, I'll take some more. Oh, great. What's the point in giving me stuff? Then you spawn enemies right after this. It's kind of bullshit in my opinion. I didn't mean to fall.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
I hope they let me keep my ammo. Yeah, they do. Hell yeah. Oh, great. What's over here? Annoying. Okay.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Oh, I'm not one of them. Dude.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Indy? Oh my god.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Really?
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Actually survived that. Oh no.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Ghost town. Cross the ghost town. What fucking train? Borderlands 3? The train? Ouch. Huh? All this crap blends in. Oh, that's cool. She's gonna take. Why are they taking so much? Damn.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Huh? $11 rounds. Why can't I carry both? Oh man, I got more shells though. I don't know. Where now? Huh.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Birds.
Resident Evil 5. Down here.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain. Alice? The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
We're almost at the end, right? There ain't many pages left. Ah. It seemed like he wanted me to go that way, I guess not. Alright. Exit. Silver Line.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
Really?
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Or worse. Nathan Drake break everything. Huh? Okay, so that makes sense. What? Huh? Okay. Wait a minute, I figured it out. Oh, more. Backtrack. Oh wait, I think I get it. I'm bringing it further. Alright, never mind. Kinda did, but Pete, look out. What's up here?
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Oh, that's cool. Nice cinematic angle. Not full.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
Of course, it's taking forever. I get the idea. Okay. Okay, man. Yeah, we'll make those shit. Haldern Lake. Crash Bandicoot? What's that level called? How? I can't remember. Oh. Y'all don't kiss. Oh my god. Dude. Well, just all had pin perfect accuracy that time, I guess. Pixel perfect accuracy. Kiss my ass. Oh, fuck off. My ass. Damn it. Oh. Ass.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
Across the mountain ruins. I guess that's it for everything up here. I think so. I gotta be near the end of this episode, surely. And don't call me Shirley. Luckily that's there. Oh, if he would have fell, I'd have been mad. Huh. Huh. There's a thermos. Thank you. I need this. Damn. There we go.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat. I was close now. I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control.
Control!
Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. To get there fast, I dreaded what I would find.
I'm here! I'm coming!
Please, it's late. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make a play ball. You see? They get a writing for us.
Previously on Alan Wake.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Alright, that's episode 3. Damn, that was a long episode. Holy shit. So I get that guy kidnapped her because of the woman. The veil lady. Probably.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan. Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to...
The truth.
Stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
Alright. Oh, that'll be it for this part. Man, like I said, that episode, it longer than I thought it was going to be. So we're halfway through the game. Now I know there's 6 episodes. We got 3 to go. Alright.